Hi, I'm Evan Ivanu with 404.com Impressions Magazine, and I'm joining you today with Judy Henderson Townsend, founder of Mannequin Madness. If you could, in your own words, give us a little bit of an understanding of what Mannequin Madness does.
We sell and rent mannequins. We recycle mannequins for retail chains. We blog about mannequins. We make furniture about mannequins. Anything related to mannequins you can find at Mannequin Madness. I was just looking for a mannequin for an art project that I was going to put in my backyard. In the process of finding somebody selling mannequins on Craigslist, I discovered that he ran the only mannequin rental company in town and was leaving the state.
Wow.
And even though I had never touched a mannequin at that point or never worked even in retail, I just felt the Bay Area was a creative kind of place that needed a mannequin rental place. So I bought all 50 mannequins, and that's how I got started.
From what I understand, it was a bit of a complicated or rough acquisition there. Maybe you want to give us a few of those details.
Well, just the fact that I went from 50 mannequins that I bought from him to 500 mannequins in a 6-month period of time was a little daunting, nevertheless. What happened was one of the big chains out here was getting rid of mannequins out of all of their stores. So I drove all over Northern California in a cargo van picking up mannequins. But that allowed me to go from just renting mannequins to selling mannequins, and not just to local customers, but to people all over the U.S. and Canada.
How long is it now that you're in the business?
I started in 2001, right after 9/11 happened.
Give us an understanding of how the Internet has played a role in your growth and how you utilize the Internet to serve your clients and capitalize on new opportunities, if you could.
Well, we were one of the first in our particular industry to really jump on the importance of e-commerce. You know, when you have a small niche like selling initially just used mannequins, you've got to find those other people out there who like your products. And the beauty about the Internet allowed me to find people all over, you know, like I said, the country and the U.S. And in Canada, I mean, to help them find me. So we always knew it was important to have a strong online presence and also to really be able to communicate with customers. A lot of people have questions about mannequins. So, you know, also I know on your site you have a lot of, you know, FAQ and places people actually call, you know, click on something and ask a question. And, you know, that's something that you're available then 24 hours a day to do. It's like having a store that's open 24 hours a day. That's what I love about the Internet. And also because initially when, you know, the Internet was still new and people were kind of a little bit concerned about shopping online, you know, our company is located in an urban area that doesn't always get a lot of positive publicity in the press.
Okay.
And the fact, though, that when people buy a product online, they're not necessarily as attached to actually where they're buying it from, and obviously they don't have to come to your location to pick up.
Right.
So that allowed us to be able to reach customers that we might not normally reach if we were expecting people to drive to our city to pick them up.
Could you just mention your web address first, please?
MannequinMadness.com.
In this digital world where, you know, most people try to do everything online, I found that there's some things that it's still nice to do the old-fashioned way, and a printed card has been very helpful for us. Number one, being in a mannequin business, people expect everything to be visually attractive, so it's so nice when I give them a business card, and my business card is definitely representative of my brand.
How are you feeling about business? How are you feeling about the economy? Are you seeing good things happening?
Yeah, having survived 2009, which probably was our toughest year that we almost thought about turning things in, you know, we really feel things on the upswing right now. I mean, on one hand, it forced us to be creative and look at other ways to develop our business. You know, sometimes in our case, we rent out our warehouse for people who wanted to do a photo shoot or a video shoot, and we had never considered that. So, I mean, that's the one thing when you go through a tough time, you have to really be creative. But the good news, it allowed us to put some new things in place that is still serving us now that things have turned up. I think social media, you know, always plays an important role, and I think that's probably the biggest challenges of staying on top of social media in terms of which is the best one for you, because initially we tried to do a shotgun approach and be everywhere, and we realized, you know, there were certain segments that really work for us versus others, and even though people may be excited about, say, Twitter, given that our business is more visual, Pinterest was really great for us. Any advice for someone in your position, a young person? Yeah, well, it certainly helps to really have a deep passion for what it is you're doing. I don't, you know, that sounds so trite. I had another business before, like 20 years ago, and I wasn't all that passionate about it. I really thought it was a quick way to make some money. And I realized quickly on that, you know, if you're not passionate about something, you're going to lose interest. You're not going to, work as hard. It's not going to be as easy to kind of come up with creative ideas in the clutch because you really don't, your motivation is different. And also, connecting with other people. Most entrepreneurs tend to be sort of solopreneurs, in terms of they're making all the decisions and everything themselves and in a vacuum. And I found that once I started, building a team of people, both whether they're independent contractors or they're staff members, or I connect with other entrepreneurial groups, it was really helpful getting, input from other people. Because sometimes some of my best ideas have come from people who are not even in my industry, but they can just see things in a different way.
Any plans for the future, or you just sticking the course, exactly what you're doing?
Well, we're sticking with mannequins, but we're, getting involved with that maker movement, which is really hot right now, where people are using mannequins to actually make other products that we're producing what mannequins are used for. And then we're looking to develop some products of our own, a lot of tutorials to help people, with different ways to use mannequins, either to make them more effective for them in their stores, or people are doing the creative projects with mannequins. So we did a couple of tutorials, and the success has been great because, once again, something digital that we can then reach our audience beyond the U.S.
Are those tutorials available on your website right now? Is there a way that people can get some more information? Okay.
Exactly.
YouTube, anything like that, where people might be able to go catch a video or anything in the works?
Go straight to my website.
Judy, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I'm glad it worked out.